Let me take you back to the summer of 1963. I was 13. And the world, back then, was slow and golden. The kind of summer where time seemed to hold its breath. There was a girl named Elsa, thin, tanned, and elegant, like she was born from water and sunlight. She could do the butterfly stroke better than anyone I'd ever seen, cutting through the pool like poetry in a dream. And always the frozen 5-cent Zero Bar afterward, cold chocolate and quiet triumph. Wilson Pool was our kingdom. For just 25 cents, we got a full day of glory after putting our clothes into that square metal basket. There was the sun deck, blazing hot beneath bare feet. The high diving boards, where courage was tested and dreams took flight. And swan dives that felt like flying. And, for fun, can openers. Kerspew-lash! And Pepsi Colas, too, with a 1.5 front flip with a twist was the best I could do. The rope floated between the shallow and the deep, a soft border between childhood and something just a little more daring. The changing rooms were dark and dank, but we never noticed. We were surrounded by friends, the echo of splashes, the aroma of chlorine, and music from WSAI was on the air. I wanna be Bobby's girl. Girls stretched out behind the diving boards on towels, listening to their transistors while eyeing the boys, working hard for what we called the Hamilton, that perfect golden glow. On the rarest of occasions, when someone's mom had money, we'd hit the snack bar for chips and soda, and if we were really lucky, a hot dog too. Our fingers still wet, but our hearts wide open. And when the day finally began to slip away, I'd walk my bike up the grassy hill toward the old soapbox derby track, coming out in back parking lot of Wilson Junior High, where I had my first kiss, passing by the tennis courts where Peggy taught me to play, and past a softball field. Then came the ride down Eaton Avenue, wind in my hair, toward that little ice cream shop near the railroad tracks. Sometimes I'd stop. Other times I'd turn left into the woods, pedaling through the shadows on that bumpy and muddy path next to the creek, heading back to Brookwood and 1036 Carlisle as the sun melted down behind Stahlhaber Hill. Another perfect day at Wilson's swimming pool.